Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and in this video I'm going to be talking about some popular new launches. I mean, they are products that have been there for a while now but launched recently in India, so I try to get my hands on them. And these are not just affordable products. I have some affordable and some like luxury makeup as well. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about them, give you guys my opinion about this, what I like, what I don't like, and if I would recommend them to you guys. Before getting into the makeup portion of this video, I have to talk to you guys about a skincare product that is a moisturizer I've been loving. I've been using it for a while now, and you can't find a better moisturizer than this for under rupees 500. My first impressions when I saw this was absolutely love the vibrant packaging of this product, giving major skincare dopamine, and the formula, a lightweight gel-based moisturizer that melts into your skin like a dream and non-oily too. And the star ingredients, let's break it down. It is wild berries, alpha-arbutin, and hyaluronic acid. It's like a smoothie of goodness that you can apply on your face. No greasiness, no stickiness. It's like a splash of water on your face. You can see the side where I've applied it and the side where there's no moisturizer, and you can see the difference. And I love how it layers underneath most of my skincare products, sunscreen, and also underneath my makeup product. I've been using it regularly in the morning mostly, and here's what I've noticed. My skin feels super hydrated and soft. There's a noticeable glow, especially like around the cheekbones, and those tiny post acne marks definitely starting to fade. My skin tone feels a lot more even, maybe due to the alpha arbutin, and the hyaluronic acid in this is said to provide lasting hydration of up to 24 hours. Overall, the Illuminate plus Hydra Gel Moisturizer is a total win for me. If you're someone who's facing dullness, mild pigmentation, and just want something that is hydrating but without suffocating your skin, and that's under rupees 500, you should definitely try this one out. Have you tried anything from the Aqualogica Illuminate Plus range? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, make sure to use my coupon code Deepthi2025 on the Aqualogica website for additional discount. Additionally, these products are also available on Amazon, Nykaa, Flipkart, and Purple. Leaving all the links and the coupon code in the description box below as well for you guys to check it out. So let's move on to the next product right now, which is this one. This is a super popular product of late, and I've seen everyone talking about it, and I was interested in trying this one out too. This one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour Tinted Serum. Now, I got this one in the shade 6 to 7 tan. I saw a lot of reviews and swatches where every shade that people mentioned matched them pretty well, was looking a little bit like it had a white cast, and that is the case I have noticed with most L'Oreal products. So I wanted to try a shade that maybe even be a little bit darker for my skin but matches me pretty well without that white cast or without it looking ashy, and that's the reason I got the shade tan, which is the darkest shade unfortunately. But the shade tan is a little bit lighter than the shade medium tan from all the swatches that I have seen. So if you are deeper than my skin tone, get the shade medium tan. If you're lighter than my skin tone, maybe you can try out the shade medium. I could very well pull off the shade medium as well, but it might not look as natural. Maybe it would have a little bit of a white cast. So this is what I have on this side of my face, and I absolutely love the finish of this serum, tinted serum foundation, whatever you like to call it. It has like a very nice matte finish, but not something that is very cakey. Again, it's not a very dewy product, but I'm okay with it for the first time because it looks so lightweight on my skin. It doesn't cling on to any dry patches. It just looks so natural, and I feel this would be beautiful during the summer months. It would last really well without it fading away from your face really fast. I haven't set it with powder, but I'm absolutely loving the finish of this. It gives you sort of medium coverage. I could again very well build on it, but I don't want to do that because it's a serum sort of a product, like it's a tinted serum, so I want to keep it true to the name, and I don't want it to be like a foundation. So you buy it knowing that this might be the points that you would be getting. Love it. The shade match pretty good. It is a tad bit darker and a little bit orange on my skin tone, not going to deny that, but because it's a very lightly pigmented product, it doesn't look that dark on my skin, so I'm very happy with the shade match. I'm also going to be reaching out for this one so much. I can already see myself reach out for this. Absolutely love it. Now moving on to another affordable product. This one is the Swiss Beauty High On Cover Liquid Concealer. This is from their Select range. I'm not a very big fan of it. Like first I applied it, I was like, oh wow, it looks so good, but it is so powdery. It fades away from my under eye area in no time. I could use this for the rest of my face, but not for my under eye area. I got this one in the shade 3 Dusky. It is a little bit peachy toned, but it works for the rest of my face. But for my under eyes, I just need a more pigmented product with more coverage and more lasting power. But it is a decent concealer for the price, and if you don't really have very dark under eye circles, you can try this out. And if you like sort of like a matte finish, again you can reach out for this one. The next product is a new shade launch of ELF. This one is the Camo Liquid Blush. This is in the shade Bronze Bombshell, and I love these blushes, and that's the reason I picked it out. I have this one on my face right now. I'm not very sure about this shade on my skin tone, but I love these ELF liquid blushes that I just want to pick up as many shades as I can. This has shimmer particles to it, but it's not like chunky glitter particles that you would see on your skin. It's not something that is so visible that it would bother you that much, so you can try this out. I absolutely love this shade. I'm trying out all sorts of shades that work as a bronzer for my skin tone, because sometimes I just don't want to use a bronzer and a blush, but even though today I used it, sometimes I just don't want to use it. So I'm trying different shades, but this one doesn't work quite like that, but it's a nice warm terracotta kind of a shade for my skin tone. And then I picked up this one. This is very pricey. This is for 6,000 something rupees. This one is the Chanel Le Beige Water Fresh Complexion Touch. So there's a Water Fresh tint and this is Complexion Touch. Okay, there are two different products that are like of a similar consistency. This one is said to have slightly more coverage than the other one. So that's the reason I picked this up, because I'm not someone who can just walk away with something that looks very like a tinted sunscreen or like a tinted moisturizer. I just need a tad bit more than just that. And this is a product that I feel like you need to know how to work around this. It's not just so easy, because once you pump it out, it has these like goopy texture. Then you blend it on really well on the back of your hand, or just apply it and then blend it in where all of these particles will just like sort of dissolve, and then you get an even blend. But it's a little bit too watery to use a buffing brush or any brush of that sort. I think an ideal brush for this would be the Mars brush, not the one that's extremely flat, but the other one. I can't find it for some reason, and I was trying to search for it. I think that brush or just your fingers would be ideal to apply this one. I got this one in the shade B40, which is not a good undertone. Like the shade match is pretty good, but the undertone is so off. Like that's the case with a lot of high-end makeup products. Like if you get something that is a little bit neutral tone, it would end up leaning a little bit more pink. There is a shade called BD, which is not launched in India, unfortunately, and I think that would have matched me pretty well, but you can't find that in a lot of shades, and even the shades that are launched are not so vast and extensive. So if you have the budget and you wanted to try it out, you can. It doesn't have a very dewy finish. It's sort of like a matte finish. It gives you the same finish and coverage like the L'Oreal one. So if you wanted something that is really affordable and like a serum product, you can just try out the L'Oreal one. But if you have the money to try out, you're always wanting to just gift yourself something really expensive, and you're just in for these expensive makeup products, because I know that a lot of people love trying out a lot of different products. I love to try out experimenting and all of that. So in that case, you can try it out. Like the finish and everything is beautiful, and I can see myself reaching out for it, even though it is a little bit pink tone. It's what I have on this side of my face. You can't see it as much again because it's a very lightly pigmented product. So even if the shade doesn't match you to the dot, you can still pull it off. That's one good thing with this. But is it like is it an absolute must-have for everyone? I'm not sure. Like I don't think so, because I think the affordable market right now is so good, and you can find a lot of really good products in the affordable range that you don't probably need to try this out. And then the next couple of products I am going to be talking about are from Tinted. This one is their what's this called, Waterism Glow Tint. I got a couple of different shades in this. I got the shade Cassis Plum. I also got the shade Honey Nut. Now Cassis Plum is like a deep red shade, and it's a very glossy tint. Okay, so if you have dry patches, you would absolutely detest this. If you don't really have like even toned lips, again, I don't think you would like it, because there's something about this formulation that didn't just look good on my lips. If you have beautiful, luscious, plump, juicy lips, you can try it out. Absolutely you can. But for me, I just need something a little bit more like lacquer like. I don't want it to be like a lacquer, but a little bit more of a thicker formulation, a little bit more pigmentation, and not as watery as this for my lips. Like the Kiro lip gloss, the pigmented lip gloss, I absolutely love that, because it's able to even like mask up the pigmentation of my lips. It's not like clinging on to any dry patches. I'm someone who has like dry lips throughout the year, so it's not like only when I tried that out I don't really have it, and it looks even, and it doesn't sit on the lines of my lips or like emphasize that dry patches. But these do that irrespective of the shade you pick up. I also got this shade called Honey Nut, which is a more like cool toned brownish nude shade. Again, not a very good look on my lips. I also got a shade called Bad Rosy. I got a couple of different shades. At this point, I'm not sure I'm going to be trying out all of these shades. So I got the travel variant for like 325 rupees and this one for 650 or 700 rupees on the Macron app. Do like the longevity of these, like the gloss does transfer a little bit, but the tint stays behind. But it's not the most moisturizing lip tint I've tried out. And after a while, like once I've like stepped out in just a half an hour mark, I can feel like it's like sucking out the moisture from my lips and it's making my lips all the more dry. So if you're someone with dry lips, like I mentioned, you would not like these. Same thing goes with their Tinted Waterism Glow Melting Balm, which also I got in like the similar shades. I got the shade called Honey Nut, which doesn't flatter my skin tone. I also got the shade Cassis Plum Balm, so I just wanted to see if they are like complementary to those shades. These are a little bit like more lighter shades. Like Cassis Plum is like this, like it's like a very orange toned red shade. Maybe looks good on lighter skin tones, not like two-tone lips or like uneven pigmentation in your lips like I do. So I don't really like this shade on myself. It was a little too orange for my liking, and again this also clings on to my dry patches. It's just a little bit sticky for my liking, and I'm not the biggest fan of these products. Next up, a very popular launch, and I have been waiting to get my hands on this. This one is the LANEIGE Glaze Craze Tinted Lip Serum. I got this one in the shade Chocolate Frosting, and it's what I've applied on my lips right now. Underneath, I have the Nude Sticks Retro shade. I love this formulation. It feels super nice, super lightweight on the lips. I love the tint it gives and this applicator as well. Like it disperses the product evenly, and I can wear this without like any product underneath as well, and it still looks really nice. I will insert an application of this. It's very lightweight, just that the pricing of this one is a little bit too steep. It's for over 1,000 rupees, which I didn't expect that, because the LANEIGE glowy lip balms and everything is for like 650 or something. This one is really pricey, but those are my favorites. I don't really like the LANEIGE sleeping mask or anything like that, but this formulation, love it. So lightweight, so serum like, and absolutely hydrating on the lips. And next up, I also have another product from a very expensive brand. This one is the YSL Candy Glaze lipstick. This is in the shade, so expensive, and they don't mention the shade on this. This is called Burgundy Temptation. Again, I like it. It's pigmented and all of that, but a little bit too glossy for my liking, emphasizing a lot of things on my lips. I prefer the affordable ones like the Swiss Beauty, that shine lipstick that I tried out of late. That was so good. It didn't emphasize any dry patches, didn't settle onto the lines of my lips. This one is just a pricey, very pigmented lip balm in my opinion, and I don't recommend this, okay, because it's pricey. It was for around 4,000 rupees. I could get a discount on this one. This and the YSL mascara, I picked it up because it was on a discount, like 20% off, and so I'm not disappointed. I tried this out, because if I don't try it, I would never know. But would I recommend this to you guys? Maybe not, I'm not sure. And the YSL mascara is what I have on my lashes today. This is a Lash Clash mascara. It's a very, very popular mascara, but again, good lengthening, and I had to apply a couple of coats for it to come to this length. I have mascaras from the affordable range, also from high-end ranges that are much better than this, and I don't really have to layer on this many coats of this, so I don't really get the hype about this mascara too. And another product that I picked up from Too Faced, this one is their Disco Crush Multi-Use Eye and Face Sparkle. This is in the shade Mystic Pink. It's what I have on my eyes right now, and I don't know why not a lot of people talk about this, but this is such a beautiful product. It is so shimmery, so beautiful. It looks ethereal. I love it. It doesn't have chunky shimmer, like chunky glitter that has crazy amount of fallout. It has no fallout actually, and I applied it with my fingers and love the intensity, color payoff. It has like a pink rose gold reflex. I absolutely love this one. And then another very pricey product. This one is the Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. I got this one in the shade 6.5 because this was, I think, the only shade in my skin tone that they had, and then the other one was a little too deep. This is a pretty good shade match for me for all over my face as well. It's a very lightly pigmented product. It's a very sheer concealer which looks very natural on the skin. It looks like second skin. It looks beautiful. It blends out really well. For underneath the eyes, again, it's not enough for me, so I use this for all over my face but not underneath the eyes. And it also has a lot of shimmer particles, so luminous meaning lot of shimmer. And I wore this the other day in natural light, nobody figured it out. I wore this in a different kind of lighting, nobody figured it out. And then I saw myself in like this dim white bathroom light, and I was like, where is all of this shimmer on my face from? And it was this concealer, because this is what I had tried out that day. Irrespective of, nobody like noticed that it was a lot of shimmer. In fact, I got compliments that my skin looked beautiful. So it's a very personal choice that you have to make, like a personal preference. If you like those kind of products, you can try it out, otherwise stay away from it. Like, you don't like shimmer particles, which I don't understand the point of having shimmer in concealer, but yeah, I'm not sure about the Luminous Silk Foundation. Does that also have so much of shimmer in it? Let me know, because I know that the Givenchy Prisme Libre foundation had a lot of shimmer, and that's one of the reasons I didn't pick it up. Like, it didn't look bad, it looked beautiful in fact in that Sephora lighting, but I was not tempted to pick it up. And even now when it's on discount, I'm not picking it up because I think they're discontinuing it, and I don't want to have any more products that they are discontinuing. And the last product I want to talk to you guys about is an eyebrow pencil I picked up from Makeup Revolution. This one is the Relove by Revolution Power Brow. This is the shade Dark Brown, and I absolutely love this. It was for a really reasonable price, I think around $2.99, and I could get it for a good discount. The way this applies is so easy. It is not too sharp looking. It's not like too contrasting on my eyebrow. It's not something that looks very rigid. It's not something that looks too like bold. It blends in beautifully, and you don't really have to apply a lot of pressure. Very easy, very seamless for natural looking brows. Beautiful product. Very underrated again. So yeah, those were all of the products I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Let me know if you want me to try out any more products, any new products, affordable, high-end. I will try my best to pick it up, because I have clearly spent a lot of money on makeup, and I'm going to take a backseat for a while now. And now the Nykaa's hot pink sale is coming up as well, or it's already going on by the time you're watching this video, so there'll be some damage done there too. So let me know what other videos you'd like to watch in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.